The Dawning is finally back, and with it came one of the best Bright Dust farms we have ever seen. This farm does not only just give you a bunch of Bright Dust, but it is also extremely easy to take advantage of. Alongside the Bright Dust can also grant you a bunch of resources, weapons, or even the new memento if that's something you're looking out for. So in this video, I want to show you just how easy it is, how to take advantage of it, and so you can get the most out of this 3-week event. So as always, if you enjoy hearing me nerding out about numbers in a video game, consider doing all the normal YouTube stuff. It's truly appreciated, and let's jump right into it. Alright, so starting off, the main two things you're going to want to be aware of is the fact that this is going to take advantage of doing bounties and alongside baking a bunch of cookies. So first things first, you definitely want to get your oven masterwork because this will reduce the cost of Essence of Dawning it takes to bake cookies, and that is what's going to allow you to bake more cookies, which will allow you to do more bounties. Now, going back over to the bounties, you have two bounties that will reward Bright Dust. You have things like the weekly bounties, and then you also have repeatable bounties. Don't worry about the daily bounties unless you just want to get ingredients. These don't reward any Bright Dust. But if you need ingredients for baking cookies, definitely do these. But for the Bright Dust, let's start off taking a look at the weekly bounties. This just says deliver holiday treats. You have to deliver 5 cookies. That is extremely easy to do. And then you also have to defeat targets with snowballs. It's just 50 targets. You can load them to a strike. Pretty much get this done in one strike. Now, these are very, very easy. They both reward 200 Bright Dust, so that will be 400 Bright Dust if you do both of them, and you do these on all 3 characters. So 400 times 3 is going to be 1200 Bright Dust, and since it is a 3-week event, I know it says 76 days right here, but this is bugged. Bungie did confirm it, so it is a 3-week event. So at 1200 Bright Dust times 3 weeks, that is going to be a total of 3600 Bright Dust you can get alone just from doing these easy weekly bounties on all 3 of your characters. 3600 Bright Dust is a pretty big chunk just with how easy it is to do these bounties. So I would definitely take advantage of that. And then also you also do get ingredients that will help out with the next step. So our next bounty we can take advantage of are going to be the repeatable bounties. So these you can collect and they will grant you 10 Bright Dust per repeatable bounty. Now these are even easier to do than these because if we come over to our bounties, I've already collected 5 of them. The max you can hold is 5. But as you can see, it is literally just bake a cookie. That is all you have to do. You don't even have to turn the cookie in. You just have to bake it. So once you bake it, you complete this bounty, you get 10 Bright Dust. As you see, we have dark chocolate motes, classic butter cookies, gentleman shortbread, Yaller doodles, and telemetry tapioca. So if we come over, we can just bake these cookies right now. We have, what was it, dark chocolate motes, Yaller doodles, alongside telemetry tapioca, and then we also have classic butter cookies. And then the last one, I'm gonna remember it, I promise. It was gentleman shortbread. We gotta get gentleman shortbread. So that is all 5 of those done. Honestly thought I repeated one right there for a second. And if you have better memory than I have, you can do that a lot faster. But we can turn these in. As you see, we get 10 Bright Dust. So we'll go on and turn all these in. And obviously with 5 bounties, that equals up to 50 Bright Dust. And then you also are going to get materials if you do have the upgrades, which is very, very nice. And those materials obviously can go back into baking more cookies. And then right after you do that, you can come over, buy 5 more of these, and then it's going to tell you to just bake more cookies. The really cool part about this is, like I said, you don't have to turn these in to complete the bounty. So that just means now they're going to be in your inventory or in your postmaster if your inventory is full like mine. And what you could do is just keep stacking these up over and over again. Like don't even worry about turning them in and just sit here to Eva forever and just constantly just do these bounties. So I just did those 5. As soon as I finish those, just now I'm going to do these 5, and you can just keep doing this over and over. You're going to get 50 Bright Dust per 5 bounties. So at 10 bounties done, you're going to have 100 Bright Dust, and then once you get up to like the 100 bounties, you get up to 1,000 Bright Dust. Now I know doing 100 of these does sound like a lot, but that is a lot of Bright Dust for doing something so simple like that. And alongside that, you do also again have the cookies to turn in. So once you've done enough farming, once you've used all your Essence of Dawning, you can actually run and turn all your cookies in, which will then give you the gifts, and then those gifts can be turned into resources if you just open them straight up, or you can even come over to Eva and then focus them into a weapon if there's a specific weapon you want. And a little self plug right here, if you need a guide on the weapons to look out for, I did make a guide roll video yesterday. The main one I would highly recommend looking out for is the Glacioclasm, but if you don't really care about the weapons, you can also turn those packages in for mementos, which I know a lot of people care about. I think this is honestly one of the better mementos in the game, in my opinion at least. I think it looks pretty cool. This farm is very, very rewarding. Not only are you getting a ton of Bright Dust extremely easy just by standing here and baking cookies, you also can turn all those things in again for resources, mementos, weapons, whatever you want to do. And the main thing you just got to be aware of is the fact that it does require Essence of Dawning to bake cookies. So you get this by completing activities. So as you see right now, I am at 100 exactly, so this could be 10 bounties. So once you play the game over the 3-week span, you're gonna have a ton of Essence of Dawning because you just get it from completing activities and also a bunch of ingredients. Well, you just play the game a ton. So when it comes to the end of week 3, since you're gonna have so many resources, just come over here next to Eva, bake all the cookies regarding whatever bounties you get, and then just go turn them all in, and you can do whatever you want to, again, with the resources, weapons, memento. It is extremely easy. It is very, very rewarding, and it's something I would highly recommend all of you do, even veteran players, new players as well, because you can just get so much Bright Dust, so much resources, heading into the final shape. And this is one of the most rewarding weeks in Destiny if you do want to get things like Bright Dust. But alright, that's going to do it all for my yapping on how to officially get Bright Dust. I really hope this helped you all out. Even with somebody that has around 10,000 hours total in this game, this is still something I'm going to be taking advantage of. And it is definitely something I would not sleep out on. Anyways, though, I wish you all the best of luck on baking all your cookies. And I think I need to give me some real cookies after making this. But thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day. Peace.